Hey, what's going on? Happy Tuesday. Just a few days before New Year's Eve. I wanted to talk about the solar plexus chakra again. I had a funny afternoon after I did that video yesterday with my own solar plexus chakra. I had vertigo and I had a lot of funny stuff. I used to have vertigo a lot whenever I went through, does anybody have those years that they went through in their lives, in the path and the labyrinth that change you, either through breakups or self-discovery or trauma or turmoil? Well, I had one of those years. We won't get too personal, but I suffered from a lot of vertigo, kind of getting through the process of it. I cut all my hair off. I went a little crazy. I was a little self-destructive. There's this great song by Florence and the Machine called Ship to Wreck, and I really resonate with that song from that year. So anyways, after I did that solar plexus video yesterday, I felt a lot of issues in my own body with my solar plexus. Like, I open, you know that verse in the Bible, you knock on the door and the door opens. And sometimes some language that I've heard used, like, you know, when you get close to Jesus, the devil comes knocking. I think that our darkness, our shadow selves like our light, and sometimes they don't want to let go. And yesterday, you know, I was talking about the solar plexus, and I think there was a part of me that was like my ego, my vanity, that was wanting to hold on. And so I had a lot of vertigo yesterday, like I did in that transformative time that I went through after some trauma in my life. Now, vertigo for me is a dizzy feeling. It's stomach pain. It's insecurity. My nervous life goes into overload. I don't know. And I have this theory about life. And I think I use the analogy of a record player. And I feel like nostalgia, holidays bring back a lot of memory echoes in our bodies that surface. And sometimes when we're on the path of evolution, we get stuck like a scratch on a record. And yesterday I felt like my evolutionary path was going forward, but there was this scratch that still wanted me to stay, and that was where the vertigo was happening. And especially because I brought so much attention to the solar plexus in a collective state. I mean, I was on the grid. I was pushing it out there, and I think there's a pushback. So I'm going to discuss the solar plexus chakra, and I am ready for whatever you got to bring to me. If I have some issues today, I am going to succeed in opening my solar plexus so I am the best human I can be. So I have these great chakra oracle cards that I use every day on myself. I use them on my clients. I just got these really groovy lights in my massage room for light therapy whenever I notice like a chakra that needs some attention on my client. So let's go to the solar plexus, and I'm going to give you like a little bit of info about it. I'm going to focus on this chakra all week. Manipura chakra all week. I want to just commit it to memory for myself, and if others like jump on the ride, jump on the choo-choo train with me, then that's cool. Like the choo-choo train in the mall that's like crazy train from hell. My stepson and we were like, it's chasing us. I don't even know what that thing's all about. So, okay, let's go to solar plexus. Solar plexus, personal boundaries, choice, inner child, gut instincts, responsibility, self-esteem. 44, angels surrounding us. Okay, so the solar plexus chakra. We're going to do just a little bit. I don't want to read because that's kind of boring. So the chakra symbol interpretation. It's a yellow, like, I love this, like, lotus. It's like a lotus blossom. So from the belly of the sun, emblazed in golden light, emerges Manipura, our solar plexus chakra. 10 yellow lotus petals form a circle within which an inverted triangle stands. Triangle is a fantastic Father, Son, Holy Ghost, you know, all that. Triangle, pyramids, Stargate. Watched that movie this weekend. Couldn't get into it. It was really weird, but I'm gonna revisit it. Anybody who's a Stargate fan out there? So, you know, James Spader, it had Kurt Russell. This is trippy, man. But pyramid, inverted triangle, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so representing fire, willpower, and drive. I pulled the 10 of swords on myself. Pulled 9 of wands yesterday at the end of the day after all this solar plexus energy was just kind of like stirring in me and making me feel all vertigo-y. And it was like, you're close, you gotta push a little further, you're gonna get a little pushback. Today, pull 10 of wands. You're at the, you're right there. But then there's a lot of hard work that's gonna go along with it. You're gonna show up for that? Solar plexus. I'm gonna show up, universe. I'm gonna show up. So anyways, courage, aristocracy, dynamism, dynasty, dynamism. God, I'm sorry. That was really annoying, sorry. I have a hard time pronouncing stuff sometimes. I think I'm alien. We are Borg, 7 of 9. And I'm hungry like the wolf. Okay, great solar plexus song. Anyways, okay, willpower, drive. This chakra houses the flames of our digestive fire, burning away like a furnace as it converts our food and the sunshine into life force energy for the body. Do you ever think about that? Like how our food is our life force, the sun is our life force. I mean, really think about that. Not just like, so I was talking about yesterday, meaning. Like meaning. That's so important to me. I have to have a life of meaning. From it's what I eat to the shadow, the light play that I feel off the sun. What is it giving? What is it empowering me with? As an artist, you always chase light and shadow. I mean, catching it. It's just like, I think that an artist, like with our wands, we're just catching light and shadow with our paintbrush. So context, meaning, conversion, chlorophyll, like the plants taking in the sun, that gives us power, gives us energy. It's not to make us slothy and lazy, and it's supposed to drive us, right? Hungry like the wolf. So this chakra is a vortex of personal transformation. Personal transformation. I was going to visit this subject too. If anybody's been friends with me on social media for a while, you know I am a big self-portrait selfie person. I take pictures of myself all the time. That is self-discovery, personal transformation. It is narcissism. It's a little bit like the narcissus staring at itself in the reflection in the water, staring at their own reflection. You can drown in it if you're not careful, but you have to investigate it. And I am investigating my face, because I know I'm more than this. I know this is just the shell I got to inhabit in this life. I know that underneath this, like I knew, okay, I'm gonna go in this body and I'm gonna figure stuff out. I'm gonna evolve, right? Solar plexus, I'm not gonna get stuck in what this body means, because it's just temporary. But while I do have it, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check out what's going on with that face, with that cheekbone, with that jawline, with all the imperfections. That's what it's supposed to be about, right? So selfies, self-reflection, personal transformation. Awakening this internal fire, we rekindle our connection with the deep spark of light within, our fundamental sense of self. Deep light beings. We are light. That's why we're trying to catch it. That's why artists try to create with it. So I'm excited today. I know that my solar plexus is going to rock it out. I know that I am sunshine and I am converting energy, and my purpose on this planet is to play with light and to play with this body and this face and enjoy it. Freaking enjoy it. Yeah, I get righteously angry because I'm tired of living in like an infinity swirl of life sucks. It doesn't. Life doesn't suck. Do you see this fire just building up, saying, I love it. I love being alive. I love the hard stuff. I love the fun stuff. I love the music. I love the birds tweeting. I love seeing people reflect their own creativity on social media. I love engaging with people. It's scary sometimes, but man, life's pretty awesome. I am strong, standing in my personal power today. You do it too. Don't smother people with your personal power. Share space. There is an abundance of energy in this world. There is no need for competition. There's enough beauty. There's enough money. There's enough for everybody to have a little piece of the pie. And for everybody to flourish and to share space with one another. The most beautiful woman can come stand next to me, and I love it. She's a reflection. Let's reflect each other. Let's reflect our light, guys. That's what the solar plexus chakra is all about. I'm going to revisit it every day this week. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Just might remind you that a tiger's eye crystal is a really good stone. I might stick it in my pocket because I have opened a door, and there's some darkness that might live in that door, a scratch on the record that wants to say, you're not going to succeed. Sorry, I am going to succeed. And little darkness, you're going to succeed too. So anyways, let's talk about a book before I get off here. I have a lot of books at Fleur l'Andalusian. Books, read often. I say read often. It is my biggest source of inspiration. Every time I feel like I woke up this morning, I'm reading an art book, and I posted about Hajira, Joni Mitchell today, this book. Reckless Daughter, Joni Mitchell. I think she just, they had a big thing about her. I don't know. I'm not into awards and all that stuff and pop. I don't know. 9 Inch Nails. There's some darkness. I'm gonna dance with you, darkness. 1990s. It was when they said that one part, you were at the Cuckoo's Dance Club, wearing the plaid mini skirt, and you said the dirty word. Darkness. Good solar plexus chakra song. So anyways, this is a great book. I broke down and cried on it. I have, what is this? I love to just open up the pages. She came across a small study called Beethoven, His Spiritual Development. Add to my want to read list. I will save that. Joni Mitchell is a hero of mine. She is so dark. She's she's got another thing, waking up the dark side and embracing it. She's a big smoker. She smokes cigarettes. She loves it. She had love affairs with poetic men like Leonard Cohen. Kind of like how Patti Smith was with Sam Shepard. God, that just turns me on, man. I love it. Wearing her heart on her sleeve again, even as she was also a social critic. So, anyways, Reckless Desires, Joni Mitchell. I have this book here. I love Joni Mitchell. It's worth a read if you're an artist, if you're into art, if you're into music, if you're into the artist journey. which is a tumultuous one, but such a rewarding one for this life and this earth and this planet. This is a good book. So I pulled out a journal that my dad gave me this morning, and he wrote this great quote on it, and I'm gonna say it today before I end this video. This was the journal. It's like a compass, a mandala. It's one of my first ones. I saved my journals. It says, as you pursue the transition from passion and beauty to reason and grace, remember that most people fail because they are unwilling to subdue vanity and ego in favor of wisdom. Happy birthday, 2012. Love, Al. He's my stepdad, so I never called him Dad. He was always Al. Everybody pray for him. He's going through a journey right now. Me and him are in it together. I'm trying to be the best human I can for him. I'm gonna fail some days, but in the long run, I'm gonna succeed, and I'm gonna beat my ego and vanity. We all bog. Star Trek, live long and prosper. Get serious. 9 Inch Nails. What is this? I think I was probably like 18, 19. Just rebel yell, 9 Inch Nails. I was like, Nirvana, 9 Inch Nails, man. Pretty hate machine. Anyways, Trent Reznor is pretty cool. Anyways, Metallica is cool too. I gotta get off here. I gotta get to work. So everybody have an awesome day, and solar plexus part 3 tomorrow. Bye.